from the traditional monthly environmental sanitation exercise to a more proactive system that encourages residents to take responsibility for maintaining cleanliness on a daily basis. The commissioner disclosed that the ministry re-engaged in 930 environmental vanguards, sweepers, and waste packers to strengthen operations while also procuring two brand new compactor trucks with the support of Governor Sheyi Makinde to enhance the waste evacuation. Highlighting the ministry's achievements, the commissioner said the ministry has expanded its impact through strategic workforce deployment and innovation, adding that the 930 environmental personnel has been structured to improve enforcement and sanitation coverage. Also, the ministry has launched the Oyo Sorosuke environmental whistleblower platform accessible via mobile applications and WhatsApp, empowering residents to report environmental violations and promote community participation in environmental governance. In this economy, even the smallest tech items are no longer cheap. Screen guards, chargers, pouches, earpieces now cost buyers twice as much to replace. For sellers, rising supply costs and unstable prices mean they have to raise the rates just to stay afloat. The result? Customers bargain harder or walk away entirely. It's affordability versus survival, and both sides are feeling the pinch. Akidibu FM News correspondent Abiodun Oloyede brings the reports.
In today's economy, even the smallest phone accessories like screen guards, chargers, pouches, and earpieces have become everyday essentials. But for many people, they are no longer easy to afford. For buyers, the struggle is real, as a art used to be a quick, cheap purchase now requires careful thinking. Many are choosing cheaper alternatives, even when they know the quality may not last. On the other side, sellers are also facing tough realities, as rising costs from suppliers and unstable prices mean they have to increase their prices just to stay in business. Speaking with Agidigbo FM, a phone accessory seller, Mr. Abdul Hafiz Komarudin, explained how the economy affected his business.
No sales at all. We don't make any type money from it. Like no sales everywhere. We are just complaining about the market. There is no sales at all. We don't have. Since morning I've been in shop these days, I never make any 5 naira, 1,000. Anybody never come to my shop to come and do it. Like to come and patronize me at all.
In reality, higher prices often drive customers away or push them to bargain harder. A young Nigerian, Israel Timelade, who was at his place of work, gave his opinion on how the economy has affected the way he changes his phone accessories.
The screen guard got scratched or got spoiled itself. Before I changed it, it took a long, because now, for you to buy original screen guard, you have to have like 2,000 naira for you to buy a pouch and all that. And before, you are buying it at the range of 500 naira or so. So it has really affected, and I didn't blame them, because they said what is affecting us is affecting them too, in the sense that the economy of the country is very bad.
In another interview with Agidigbo FM, Mr. Lanre Olanrewaju gave his own opinion on repairing phones or replacing accessories in this economy.
So this time around, there's no money. So phone is something that somebody cannot play with it. So I prefer to repair it.
The experiences shared by both sellers and buyers highlight a common reality that everyone is adjusting to survive. From business owners getting low sales to customers stepping back on everyday purchases, the impact of the economy is clearly visible in something as simple as phone accessories. As prices continue to fluctuate and purchasing power remains uncertain, both buyers and sellers are left searching for balance. Abiodun Oloyede, Agidigbo FM News.
The first batch of 315 intending pilgrims from Oyo State have safely arrived in Medina, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to commence the 2026 Hajj rites. The pilgrims were commended for their peaceful conduct from their point of departure at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, were led by board members, including Alhaji Rashid Yusuf Olaiwola Biznillah, Alhaji Amusa Ayuba Agbola, Alhaji Imam Abdul Majid Olanose, Alhaji Dawood Bolaji Afolabi, Alhaji Abdurrahman Bakari Agbotomokekere, and the Secretary of the Board, Mr. Kamaruddin Babatunde Fasasi. Speaking ahead of their departure in Lagos, on behalf of the Chairman of the Board, Sheikh Wahab Ateria Hashim Olamide, the Secretary, Mr. Fasasi, reassured the pilgrims and allayed their concerns about the journey and the task ahead. The Pilgrims Board noted that necessary arrangements had been put in place to ensure a smooth and spiritually fulfilling stay for the pilgrims in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Federal Character Commissioner representing Oyo State, Prince Abbas Aleshiloye, has reaffirmed his commitment to eliminating job racketeering and ensuring equitable distribution of opportunities across Nigeria as he marked his first 100 days in office. Speaking during a press conference held at the Federal Secretariat in Ikolaba, Ibadan, Prince Aleshiloye declared that corrupt practices, particularly job racketeering, will no longer be tolerated within the Federal Character Commission. The commissioner also addressed allegations of lopsided federal appointment favoring certain regions and dismissed the claims, noting that a detailed analysis had already been conducted which showed balanced distribution. Prince Aleshiloye, however, highlighted funding as a major challenge facing the commission, and he assured that despite this, the commission will not relent in carrying out its mandate. Now it is time to link up with our United Kingdom studio for the foreign news.
News from Pelu Studio at Gidigbo FM. United Kingdom, I am Olushola Damilola. Police in Spain have made a record-breaking cocaine seizure in the Atlantic, which is part of an ongoing crackdown on international drug trafficking. Officers from the Guardia Civil's Central Operational Unit found between 35,000 and 40,000 kilograms of the banned drug on a cargo ship off the coast of Northwest Africa. The vessel, believed to be 90 meters long, registered in the Comoros Island, was heading for Mediterranean after leaving Freetown, the capital of Sierra Leone, on 22nd of April. The vessel was intercepted by the team that investigates serious crimes off the coast of the Western Sahara region near the city of Dakhla. This process is a large crackdown on international drug trafficking overseen by Spain's high courts. Russian government has dramatically increased the personnel security around President Vladimir Putin by installing surveillance systems in the homes of close personnel. These new measures began due to assassination of top Russian military figures and fears of a coup, according to the reports. Cooks, bodyguards, and photographers who work with the president are also banned from traveling on public transport, while those working close to him can only use phones without internet access. And that ends the news from Pelu Studio at Gidigbo FM. United Kingdom, I am Olushola Damilola.
Welcome back. We shall also be moving to our Maryland studio, United States, for more foreign news.
News from Kule Amzat Studio at Gidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosi Soya. A fragile truce in the Gulf was in danger on Tuesday after the U.S. and Iran exchanged fire as they wrestled for the control of the Strait of Hormuz, and Tehran warned it had not even begun yet in its bid to strengthen its hold on the strategic waterway. The U.S. military said on Monday it destroyed 6 Iranian small boats, as well as cruise missiles and drones, after President Donald Trump sent the Navy to escort stranded tankers through the strait in a campaign he called Project Freedom. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said the operation to protect commercial ships was temporary and the 4-week-old ceasefire was not over. Iran's parliament speaker, Mohammad Bakir Ghalibaf, said breaches of the ceasefire by the U.S. and its allies had endangered the shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, which carries a large share of the world's oil and fertilizer supplies. Sudan's armed forces have accused Ethiopia and the United Arab Emirates of being involved in a drone attack on Khartoum airport, part of a barrage that has shattered months of relative calm in the capital 3 years into a civil war. Ethiopia's foreign ministry on Tuesday rejected what it called the baseless accusations, denied involvement, and accused Sudan's armed forces of supporting hostile actors and violating Ethiopia's territorial integrity. Sudan has often often accused the UAE of supporting Rapid Support Forces paramilitaries who have been fighting the army since 2023, a charge the Gulf state denies. And that is the news from Kule Amzat Studio at Gidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Soya.
And now the exciting world of sports. As part of preparations for the 2026 Commonwealth Games, Nigerian boxers will square up against their Ghanaian counterparts in an international friendly in Accra. The bilateral tournament aimed to assess both countries' athletes ahead of the Glasgow Games will be held on Thursday, 7th May at the Accra Sports Stadium. The Nigerian contingent will depart the country for Accra today ahead of the event 2 days later as the chairman MBF Technical Committee, Babatunde Lagoda, has praised the initiative as a more effective way to evaluate the boxers. The 2026 Commonwealth Games will be held from Thursday, 23rd July to Sunday, 2nd August in Glasgow, Scotland. To wrap up the news this evening, here is a recap of the headlines. NCOs destroys 1,167 phones, sanctions 147 officers over contraband smuggling. Oyo government introduces daily environmental sanitation. Kremlin tightens security around Putin amid assassinations, coup fears. Sudan army says UAE, Ethiopia are linked to Khartoum drone attack. Nigeria to face Ghana in international friendly ahead of Commonwealth Games. And before we go this evening, here is a quick tip. You cannot change what you refuse to confront. Finally, we have come to the end of the news around the world on the most listened to radio station at Gidigbo 88.7 FM Ibadan. I am Wuraola Yusuf. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
News is information, and information is power.